Surah Al-A'laa, meaning the Most High, holds a special place in the Qur'an. It is the 87th chapter and belongs to the Makki period. This means it was revealed in Mecca before the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, migrated to Medina. The surah's placement in the Quran is significant. It is part of the Juz Amma, the last section of the Quran, often memorized first by Muslims. This placement emphasizes its importance and accessibility for all. Surah Al-A'laa is a powerful reminder of Allah's greatness and majesty. It emphasizes the importance of remembering Allah and the consequences of disbelief. Despite its brevity, the surah is packed with profound meanings. It offers a message of hope for believers and a stern warning for those who deny the truth. The surah begins by glorifying Allah, the Most High. It highlights His power and wisdom in creating and governing the universe. The surah then shifts its focus to humanity. It reminds us of our purpose and the importance of living a righteous life. Finally, Surah Al-A'laa concludes with a message of hope and encouragement for the believers. It assures them of Allah's mercy and forgiveness. To truly appreciate the significance of Surah Al-A'laa, we must first understand the historical context in which it was revealed. During the early days of Islam in Mecca, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced immense opposition. The pagans of Mecca were deeply entrenched in their idolatry and vehemently rejected his message of monotheism. The Prophet's message challenged their long-held beliefs and practices. It threatened their social hierarchy and economic interests. The revelation of Surah Al-A'laa came as a source of comfort and strength for the Prophet and his small group of followers. Imagine the scene in Mecca. A bustling marketplace, the Kaaba at its center, people going about their daily lives. Now imagine the Prophet standing firm in his belief, delivering the message of Islam amidst hostility and rejection. Surah Al-A'laa's verses would have resonated deeply with the early Muslims, reaffirming their faith and providing solace in the face of adversity. This context helps us understand the urgency and power in the surah's message. It is a call to truth, a reminder of Allah's power, and a beacon of hope for those who believe. While the exact reason for the revelation of the entire Surah Al-A'laa is not specified in Islamic tradition, certain verses provide insight into the circumstances surrounding their descent. These insights are known as Asbabun Nuzul, literally meaning reasons or occasions of revelation. One particular verse, verse 6, offers a glimpse into the challenges faced by the early Muslims. "We will make you recite, O Muhammad, so you shall not forget." This verse is believed to have been revealed in response to the Prophet's intense focus on memorizing the revelations. Concerned that he might forget, the Prophet would constantly repeat the verses, even during prayer. This verse reassures him that Allah will preserve His words and make it easy for him to remember. This verse highlights the importance of the Quran's preservation. It also emphasizes Allah's care and concern for His Prophet. Surah Al-A'laa is rich in themes that are central to Islamic belief. One of the most prominent themes is the greatness and majesty of Allah. The surah repeatedly emphasizes Allah's power, wisdom, and absolute control over all creation. From the very first verse, "Glorify the name of your Lord, the Most High," the surah sets the tone for acknowledging and praising Allah's supreme attributes. This theme is reinforced throughout the surah as it describes Allah's creation of the heavens and the earth, His sending down of rain, and His bringing forth of vegetation. Another key theme is the consequence of disbelief. The surah contrasts the fate of believers and disbelievers in the hereafter. While believers will be rewarded with paradise, disbelievers will face the consequences of their denial. The surah doesn't shy away from this stark reality. It serves as a reminder that our choices in this life have eternal consequences. By highlighting these themes, Surah Al-A'laa reinforces the core principles of Islam. It calls upon humanity to recognize their Creator, submit to His will, and live a life of righteousness. A trust from the heavens, the revelation, and the Prophet's mission. The revelation of Surah Al-A'laa, and indeed the entire Quran, played a pivotal role in strengthening the Prophet's resolve and shaping his mission. At a time when he faced immense pressure and opposition, the Quran served as a source of divine guidance and support. Imagine the weight of responsibility on the Prophet's shoulders as he received these revelations. He was tasked with conveying the message of Islam to a resistant society, knowing that his every word was being scrutinized. Surah Al-A'laa, with its emphasis on Allah's power and the importance of remembering Him, would have been a source of immense strength for the Prophet. It reassured him that he was not alone in his mission. The surah's message resonated not only with the Prophet but also with the early Muslims. It provided them with a framework for understanding their purpose in life. It gave them the courage to persevere in the face of adversity. Guidance for the soul, spiritual and practical benefits of Surah Al-A'laa. The benefits of reciting and reflecting upon Surah Al-A'laa extend far beyond its historical context. This surah holds profound spiritual and practical lessons for Muslims of all generations. One of the primary benefits is the reminder of Allah's greatness. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to forget the one who created us and sustains us. Surah Al-A'laa brings our focus back to Allah, instilling within us a sense of awe and reverence. The surah also emphasizes the importance of purifying our souls. It reminds us that true success lies not in material possessions but in striving for righteousness. By reflecting on our actions and seeking Allah's forgiveness, we can cleanse our hearts from envy, greed, and other negative qualities. Furthermore, Surah Al-A'laa provides practical guidance for navigating challenges. It reminds us that Allah is in control and that He will test us with both ease and hardship. This knowledge can provide comfort and strength during difficult times. A timeless message. The enduring relevance of Surah Al-A'laa. Despite being revealed over 1400 years ago, the message of Surah Al-A'laa remains as relevant today as it was then. Its themes of Allah's greatness, the importance of remembrance, and the consequences of disbelief transcend time and place. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of material possessions and worldly success. Surah Al-A'laa serves as a powerful reminder that true fulfillment comes from seeking Allah's pleasure. The surah's message is universal. It speaks to the human condition. Regardless of our background, ethnicity, or social status, it calls upon us to acknowledge our Creator, to live a life of purpose, and to strive for righteousness. Section 8. Embracing the Qur'an. A call to action and reflection. Understanding the Asbabun Nuzul of Surah Al-A'laa is just the first step. The true benefit comes from reflecting upon its message and implementing its teachings in our lives. We are encouraged not just to read the Qur'an, but to engage with it deeply, to ponder upon its verses, to understand their context, and to strive to live by their guidance. This requires effort and commitment. We need to make time for Quranic study and reflection. We should seek out knowledge from scholars and engage in discussions with other Muslims. The Qur'an is not merely a book to be recited, it is a guidebook for life. It is a source of wisdom, comfort, and inspiration. Section 9. The power of reflection, pondering upon the verses. Imagine yourself taking a few moments out of your day, finding a quiet space, and opening the Qur'an to Surah Al-A'laa. As you recite its verses, allow yourself to be fully present, truly absorbing their meaning. Consider the power of Allah's words as you read about His creation of the heavens and the earth. Reflect on your own life and the blessings that surround you. Think about the message of hope and warning that the surah conveys. Ask yourself, am I living my life in a way that pleases Allah? Am I fulfilling my purpose as His servant? This process of reflection can have a transformative effect on our hearts and minds. It can help us to realign our priorities, to let go of negativity, and to focus on what truly matters. Section 10. A lifelong journey continuously seeking knowledge from the Qur'an. The journey of understanding the Qur'an is not a destination but a lifelong pursuit. Each time we return to the Qur'an, we are likely to uncover new layers of meaning and relevance. Don't be discouraged if you feel like you don't fully understand everything you read. The Qur'an is a vast and complex text. It's normal to have questions and to need guidance. Seek out knowledge from reputable scholars, attend lectures and classes, and engage in discussions with fellow Muslims. The more we learn about the Qur'an, the more we will appreciate its beauty, wisdom, and relevance to our lives. Surah Al-A'laa, with its profound message and timeless wisdom, serves as a guiding light for all Muslims. By understanding its Asbabun Nuzul, reflecting upon its themes, and striving to implement its teachings, we can lead more fulfilling and purposeful lives. The Quran is a gift from Allah, a source of mercy and guidance for all humanity. Let us cherish this gift, engage with it deeply, and allow its light to illuminate our paths.